Time on Loving Cars, we look at 4 reasons why you should not buy a car with an automatic transmission. That is next on Loving Cars. Good day, my name is Edwin and this is Loving Cars. Today we're looking at the reasons why you should not buy a car with an automatic transmission. Well, buying a car with an automatic transmission or with a manual transmission depends on the person and whether I tell you the reason why you should not buy it. Some people will even continue and go on to buy the cars with automatic transmission. Why? Because it depends on the choice of a person and how you actually perceive things. No one is forcing you to do anything, and I'm not holding a gun, shoving the information down your throat, forcing you to buy a manual transmission. But I'm gonna tell you the good things of owning a manual transmission and why you should not buy an automatic transmission. So let's get down to business. First of all, when you're buying a car with an automatic transmission, it costs more than a car with a manual transmission. The only difference here is that the car you'll be driving will be shifting down or up on its own instead of you doing the shifting. However, it's the same engine, the same interior, the same car brand, the same design. The only thing is you're having an automatic transmission. Are you that lazy so that you can spend a lot of money buying something that can shift itself up and down instead of you shifting it? People who are using a manual transmission have that much connection with the car because you are able to choose which gear to actually drive the car in. I know that those type of automatic transmission where it has flappy pedals on the steering wheel where you can shift up and down if you want to, but it's not as engaging as putting your foot down on the clutch and shifting your car on your own. So that is the first reason why I say people shouldn't buy an automatic transmission, because it is not that much engaging and that car costs more than it is for you to buy a manual transmission. The second reason why you shouldn't buy an automatic transmission is that automatic transmission are quite more expensive to maintain. I mean, seriously, depending on the brand that you're actually buying or the car, automatic transmission have to be changed the transmission fluid every 45,000 or 65,000 kilometers, and most of the car service plan are out by that time, which means you have to spend 4,000 rands changing that transmission fluid. Instead of you worrying about changing the engine oil and maintaining the engine, you also have to maintain the transmission down there. And remember, it is not cheap. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. Oh, by the way, when I meant a leg, I meant this one. It isn't that much of a pretty leg, but I'm pretty sure you can see it. Okay, the third reason why I say someone or people shouldn't buy an automatic transmission is because automatic transmission are more complex than manual transmission. Their design are more complicated. In other words, they are engineered monstrosity. You see that? Engineered monstrosity? Yes, if one part in an automatic transmission breaks, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money to fix it, because getting into that specific part is more harder than it is fixing a manual transmission. For example, automatic transmission use computers in order to tell the transmission whether to shift up and shift down. There's a lot of things that can actually go wrong when it comes to an automatic transmission, and when it does go wrong, they cost a lot of money to repair. Besides, automatic transmission have a lot of parts inside them because the transmission must be able to think for itself instead of you doing the thinking. Therefore, they weigh quite much heavier than a manual transmission, which means you don't save when it comes to fuel. You bought the car in an expensive price and now you have to pay a huge price tag in fuel. It just fuels my heart and infuriates me. By the way, let's be serious. That is another reason why I say you should try to run away from automatic transmissions. Nope, they are not cheap at all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video. By the way, my name is Edwin. I hope this video was fun. Try it to be fun a little bit here and there. By the way, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and like, put your comments on the comment section if you feel like there's something that I should discuss on the channel with you. By the way, I love you very much. Thank you for the appreciation and the subscribe that I've got to the channel. We are now at 209 subscribers from nothing. That is just fantastic. It's something else. See you next time. Bye bye.